Hello, welcome back. Last time I had the experience of playing an insight-heavy puzzle game when I just did not have the insights I needed. I think I solved like one puzzle. Oh, and apparently this was added in between sessions. Like, I didn't realize I hadn't gone to it, because it wasn't there the previous time that I had looked, so this was new. Wait, did I do platformer last time? I guess I must have. Remembering is hard. Right, I tried bottleneck, it made no sense to me, still doesn't. I did solve existential crisis. Okay, so I got 2, I guess. Yeah, so I mean this game looks so innocuous, but I have to remember that it is not an easy game, and I need to be okay with any amount of progress. Probably including 0. Anyway, what was this called? This is the pit. I am a moon. Moon is me. Neat. I was wondering because I didn't see a baba. Moon is you. Stars fall and push. Right, so this is the gravity branch of space. Skull is defeat. Okay. I can't see which way moon is facing. It looks the same from all angles. Door is sink. Okay, so just get anything at all that I can push to the door. Perhaps star. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could do this. What will help me cross those skulls? Push star through, then become star? Becoming star involves putting these things all the way up here, so I can't bring star as you with me. However, just allowing star to fall would get me a step closer. Not enough closer, but it's a start. So for example, like I could do this. And then I could do this. So again, insight-based game. I've had a few insights. Insufficient because now my star is gone. Wait a second. Ooh. Well, not really any good. Yeah, going up from here just makes a few particles on the ground. Can't actually do it productively. So, well, if I could bring a piece of text with me, or like make another star, or look at all these ands. I have 2 ands. That's so many. What's this called? The pit. So yeah, once I'm down on the ground there, I can't, like if I'm down here, I can't jump this high. I can't jump it. Oh, well, I can jump 1 tile high, then fall down immediately and not even see my jump. It's so brief. So yeah, anyway, like it's not like I can bring this text with me by making the star fall. I can't make the text fall. Skull is defeat all the way out here. Cloud is stop, yes. So no interacting with those. I mean, I feel like I did some good first steps. I'm just missing some things. I have an idea. Ooh, cool. Ooh, I have a great idea. Okay, check it out. I know what to do. I'm gonna put that about there. And I think I want to do... yeah, something like this. So let's get these aligned so that I fall on my star friend. Oh, but now I'm down here. Oh, that's fine. No, it's not. No, because we reversed order. Okay, so I need to the move that pushes the push there needs to not be a... I almost have it. I have something that looks kinda good here. It's not quite right yet. Please spread yourselves apart. Somehow. Well, now you're too close together. I want the moon to fall on the star. Yeah, problem is the star's not solid. It's only me. So I can fall through there, but I have nothing solid to fall on. Okay. So I can do... Does moon need to be pushed for this? Yes. Okay, star and moon is you and push. That's an is. Star and moon is you and push. Then only moon is fall. Oh, okay, there we go. That's what I needed. Perfect, right? I think this is gonna be it. So I can move horizontally and make this happen. Fall on my star buddy. Star buddy carries me, and then I can jump off whenever I want. There we go. There we go. There we go. Cool. I love it. That felt good. Okay. The experience of playing an insight-heavy puzzle game when I do have the insights. Feels real nice. Heavy words. Is text full? Probably. Instead of parsing through all that, let's do it this way. Text is fall and float at the same time somehow. Wait a minute. Which way is up? Like fall magnetizes to the south wall. Push is star. That's not a thing. I'm a rocket, by the way. Dust is defeat, apparently. And dust. Star is defeat. But if it's push, then I don't have to worry about... Oh. I see. Heavy text. Cool. Alright, so now I just have the dust is defeat problem. Star doesn't obliterate dust or anything. You know, I have another problem. Nobody has win. Okay. So, Okay. That's a start. It's not a finish, but it's a start. See ya, dust. Now I can't get... Wait, yes I can get back here, can't I? Isn't there a way to, like, use a push object to return through a... Oh, ouch! Right, star is still defeat. And, no, not in that sense. What I was trying to do wasn't going to help. How do I phrase moon as win? Don't think I can do it at the same time as dust is weak. But maybe... I could somehow... maybe I could somehow... Let's see what happens here. Eek, I don't think so. No, I've already lost access to the left side of that. So that didn't help anything. This has definitely reversed everything. And I can't do that, right? Because star is defeat. If star weren't defeat, I could maybe get away with that. Hey, look at this. That's weird. Also, oh no, I can't, can I... No, no matter what I do, I guess because it's float, that's why I can't push this upward? Maybe? That's my guess. I feel like I still don't understand float. Like, the set of rules it imparts just is not always intuitive to me. And also this game is very confusing because, two objects pushing together are non-commutative. Like, object A moving into object B can have dramatically different behavior than object B moving into object A. Because, like, the interaction with the text here is that the text moves into me, but, like, I can't move into the text. The text can move into me, I can't move into the text. Except I can't... No, I think what's actually happening here is I'm pushing the push up, then the push just sinks right back down to the same level. So on the floating layer, you know, it's still colliding with the other stuff on the floating layer. Anyway, stuff is weird. Stuff is weird. That's my rule. So I could phrase... Dust is weak, like... Let's see, could I... So if I... Yes. That lets me do this. Which is cool, but it still doesn't help me with Moon is Win. I have Moon and I have Win, but I don't have... Oh, wait. Wait, so what was exactly the problem with this? Problem is, I can't keep Dust as weak and also do... Oh. Oh, also my plan doesn't work. Because that just makes Moon as weak. Huh. Huh. Okay, right, so the conveyor. Belt is shift. Text is fall and float. Wall and cloud is stop. Rocket is U. Dust is defeat and dust. Oh, that reminds me that transmutation can be a thing. Could I phrase star as moon? Maybe. Probably not without losing some really important stuff. Like, for example, my win. But let's just see if I could phrase star is moon. I mean, in a really stupid, janky way, I can totally do it here. Like, this is worthless, but I did make a moon. Nobody's win. Nobody can be win. Nothing good can result from this, but technically, yes, I can phrase star is moon. Could probably even make moon a star if I worked hard enough. Right, so, the contradiction that doesn't work in the sort of, like, tunnel that my vision is focused on is the fact that there's a belt here. If the belt were not there, I could phrase star is push. Push the star there and obliterate the dust. Phrase star is push and dust is weak. Push the star there and obliterate the dust. Maybe somehow, with some juggling, phrase moon is win. I actually haven't found a way to do that after I've phrased dust is weak, though. Let's see if, let's investigate that possibility. So if after dust is weak, let's pretend I obliterated some dust. Now I want to phrase moon is win. I think I would start by doing... No, probably not that. No, not that. The is on the wrong side, and it's always going to be. So drop the weak. And then I could phrase moon is win. Well, see, something that's defeat cannot be win. Here, I'll show you. The defeat is the one that takes priority in that case. Okay, but that's how I make moon is win. Cool. Alright. At least that's one way. I think I have another... No, that wouldn't work. Am I sure? Just for the sake of argument. Okay, no, this way does actually also work. Nope, because I can't get to the left side of that moon. Nope, I've just made moon as weak again. Alright. So yeah, like I'm being... It feels like I'm being suggested to use the star as a dust obliterator. That's some overkill. Want to get rid of some dust? Just like push a star into it. That'll sure get rid of it. Alright, okay, so... I can't extract this. I'm still just wondering about this. I have a suspicion that this might not be relevant to this puzzle. This feels like a puzzle that will have you know, one of these is going to sprout out from 11, and we'll have an alternate version that will make this relevant, maybe? But if that were true, it would be awfully weird if this was here and irrelevant. However, I can't see how this could possibly be relevant. Just like a box of cloud. When there's basically nothing in the puzzle I can push north. Now hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whole new idea here. Dust is push. How's that sound? Still gotta phrase moon as win, but what if I could phrase dust as push? How would I? Probably not without clogging this, because this pit right here seems like it unavoidably splits the text. Like, push can never get together with dust because they're on opposite sides of that pit, unless I would fill the pit, in which case I could never go in there, right? However, let's just for fun, dust is dust, so I couldn't make like dust is moon or anything. Okay, so sure, let's sacrifice my good words and not worry about it. Moon is dust. Well, definitely not winning now. I need that is. So let's drop the moon, drop the weak. There we go. Okay, I can in fact phrase dust as push. Drop the win. Actually, that would have been fine. I could have done that after. Okay. So at the very least, you know, proof that if it's defeat and push, then push overrides. It's not that push overrides. It doesn't. Like, if I shoved this into a conveyor and it went on me, I would still die. I mean, I saw that with the star. Yeah, and I mean, I saw the push with the star too. So anyway, it's just that it moves out of reach before I actually touch it. So I don't get defeated because pushing doesn't actually involve touching. So no ideas coming to mind here. Should I leave? Let's try the sit quietly and think strategy. Okay, so I think in a few video descriptions I've, well, not necessarily complained, but observed that my usual box of tools for getting unstuck in a puzzle game don't really work here, so I need to invent some new tools. I just thought of one. Let's try this exercise. With all of the text that I have potential to manipulate, what are all the combinations of rules that I could make? Maybe enumerating those will lead me to something that could be useful. So, moon is dust. Got plenty of dust already. The moon is supposed to be the win condition, I think. That's what's implied. It's the only one of the movable objects that I have access to. Right, so I have moon, dust, and star. It's the only one of those three that is not defeat, and defeat is immutable. So moon definitely has to be my win condition. Okay, so at least I've coalesced that observation. Right, so I saw moon is dust. No reason to ever want to have plenty of dust, and I would lose my win condition. Okay, that I definitely will never do moon is dust. Scratch that off the list. Moon is weak is already phrased. Don't want it because the moon needs to survive. It's my win condition. Moon is win. Yes, I want to phrase that. It is required to get out of the puzzle. At some point, I absolutely will need moon is win to be phrased. Moon is push. Because of the pit problem I looked at, I don't think that can happen. However, I'm not 100% convinced because it is possible to do star is moon. I did it once. It messed all sorts of things up, but I did do it once. Anyway, yeah, so moon is win is the only thing, or moon is push. Don't need to push it anywhere, like once I get access to it, then I'm done. Right, so, the only thing that starts with moon that I want to phrase here is moon is win. What about things that end with moon? Dust is moon, invalid. Star is moon. I've done it once, while also messing up a lot of the puzzle. That sounds kinda good. So I'm not scratching star is moon off the list. But again, because of this pit, and because the star is in here, and because once I push it down there, it's against a south wall and I can't get it back north, I don't think that can ever lead to a win, based on my current intuition about implications of pushing things around. So I'm not scratching star is moon off the list, but I'm, putting it toward the bottom of, things to try. Okay, so that's everything I can do involving moon. What about involving dust? Dust is weak. Sounds great. It seems to be a requirement, because to reach this moon, dust will have to be weak. Unless I can turn that into a moon and reach that one instead. So only not required if... well, no, hang on. No, there are other options, like dust is push. Again, pit problem. Texts split apart. So much harder to phrase than dust is weak. So dust is weak is an easy and useful one to phrase. So that goes high on my priority list. Dust is moon, invalid. Dust is star, invalid. Dust is win, not invalid but also not useful. Dust is push, hard to phrase, and that's all. Okay, so then everything involving star. Star is push, easy to phrase, seems useful. Star is supposed to obliterate dust. Oh, hold on. Wait a sec. Remind me of something. Does a weak thing kill me or do I kill it? Oh, I kill it. Oh. Oh, that changes a lot. Because all of this was predicated on pushing the star into the dust. But does that really change anything? So I'm glad this was there. This was a little experimentation. Not that it's hard to get over here, but... Okay. Just because I started it, let me finish this exercise. So that was, dust is weak. Yes, I can just obliterate that. Star. Star is dust. Doesn't seem too great. Now hang on. If dust is weak and star is an obstacle, then that's a way I can remove the star. Don't think it matters though. Star is push, yes. Probably useful for getting it out of the way of here. It's almost too obvious though, because like I did the obvious things, then they didn't lead me to a solution. I might just be missing a nuance of something I can do with the obvious things, or maybe I'm supposed to go subvert my expectations and do something else, like that's more common in this game. But that's metagame thinking, and it maybe is not the way to go. Anyway, so that's star is push. Star is weak. Have little reason to care about that. Star is dust. I just looked at that. Star is moon. Kinda cool, did it once, but this problem makes it non-viable. Star is win, not useful because of this. Okay, so anyway, with the new observation that I don't need the star to do this, which, you know, would have been obvious if I had thought about it, but I didn't. All I gotta do... now I note that I don't need this phrased when I go through this barrier, but it also doesn't seem like... Ooh... No, okay, so I can plop that on there and accomplish nothing. I can't really put anything else into this pit. If it merges with the star, it's fine, but if two things stack up and are impassable, then I can't get through. I don't know what the star is for. I feel like I'm missing something about the star's role in this puzzle that would let me actually get to a solution. So right, I don't care about this rule being phrased. What I care about is star being out of the way, dust is weak and moon is win being simultaneously phrased when I go in here. It'd be great if I could, like, boost this text out here, stick a star down here as a platform, stick a push down here as a platform, then phrase dust is weak, moon is win. Or do something similar over here. So just for the sake of argument, once again, I could certainly phrase dust is weak, and I could phrase moon is, but I don't have a handy little pit here for putting the win in. I have different terrain here. This could certainly support the win, if I could get it that far over. But I would need something here. If I could put an object there, like say the star, if I could put the star here and have it still be push, then I think I could phrase everything I needed, couldn't I? So let's see, win would go first, and it would go, well, here. Okay, so let's pretend. Then dust would go, let's pretend the dust is up there. Weak is fine, is great. Well, okay, so I'd have to push the weak first. That move that I just did would have to work differently if I were doing this. Okay, so maybe my goal changes to put some sort of platform here. Star can't escape from this prison, though. It's defeat right now. I just can't move it north. I can move it south and get it stuck. That's all I can do. Because of this, I would lose at least 2 pieces of text if I tried to push something over this edge, and also it would fall in the pit here. Well, but let's observe something. While star is push, things don't fall as far as they otherwise would. So, you know, none of this is any good for actually winning the puzzle, but I can put a bit of text on top of the star. Because I'm falling down against a wall, I can't push the text any farther than that, though. Oh, but look at this. Hold on, this is actually leading to some interesting places. If I could break the star as push, then this text could totally go down in there and then get stuck inside it. Like, I couldn't push it out because I'd end up in the star and die. Huh. Okay, guess I'm missing something subtle. So you know what I said at the start. Be happy with any amount of... That's not as far back as I wanted to go. I have 99 dandelion puffs. Be happy with any progress. I solved a puzzle. I found a lot of dead ends here. That's what happened today. Alright then. Well, leaving a gigantic trail of wreckage behind me, but you know what? That's this game. Once I clear an area, it gets so much harder. Right, still got deep forest. What was I stuck on here? Right, skull house, lovely house, and lock the door. Have any more new puzzles been added in worlds I've completed? Just because I happen to know that one was added in a place. Let's hear this noise a whole lot. It's a pleasant noise. I don't mind. Don't see any... A way out, right, that's the final puzzle, so no. So the only new one was... among what I've seen so far was this one. Okay. Alright, well, that's what happened. I should probably just, like, leave space and go back to, you know, a more grounded place for a little while. Alright, that's probably what I'll do next time. What's this? Chasm. This requires... Why does that always surprise me so much when that pops up? Like, I know a thing has to pop up here to tell me. Just something about the way it pops up I don't expect. Alright, so one more flower blossom and I can get in there. Alright, so probably a journey to a flower garden is in order next time. Sounds good. Okay, I'll see you then.